I didn't think that debate would have any type of relationship between me and my education, but it actually had a very big impact with me. I wrote my essay around how debate has helped me. 4 colleges accepted me because of that.
I went to the debate practice and went to one tournament and got a bunch of these medals hung around my neck and had a really good time, and from that point I was just kind of hooked.
Debate has really changed me as a person and impacted me positively, and I'm not afraid to speak in large crowds and not afraid to, I guess, speak up and tell people what I think.
I'm not going to be that athlete that I thought I was going to be. So like debates helped me realize that there are other careers that I can pursue, and like still the sports department. Like I could be a sports broadcaster because I could speak well and I know so much about sports.
In August, I had an opportunity to go to South Korea for about 11 days, I believe, to debate there, and it was so much fun.
I've been winning a lot, and it's really has transformed who I am and made me a more confident person.
So it made me realize I want to be a lawyer, and it made me realize I want to be a public defender in the court systems so I can help people who aren't really represented well in the system.
In ROTC, if it wasn't for my good communication skills garnered through competitive policy debate, I would be nowhere near as successful as I am in JROTC.
The COLA means the United States federal government, not individual.
Debate works. And for many students living in inner cities, after-school debate's been the road to literacy, graduation, and even college. Still, in many of those systems, low-income and minority students as a whole continue to lag behind their peers. In Boston, for example, educators point to a dropout crisis with graduation rates of less than 60% and even lower among minority males.
The Urban Debate League program celebrated their 25th anniversary last year. It is one of the most powerful gifts that we can share.
Pioneers in urban debate and education knew the grim statistics better than most, but they also thought they might have an antidote: debate across curriculum.
We wanted to take the skills that students were learning after school and the level of engagement that students had in the after-school program and find a way to transfer it to all of the students in a school.
Steve Stein, a former debater and high school teacher, runs Boston's successful debate league. 2 years ago, the league joined forces with the city school system and implemented debate across curriculum in 5 schools, focusing not on the students, but on the teachers.
What debate across the curriculum really is, it's not just debate, it's good teaching. It's training a teacher how to move from a classroom where they're the center of attention, where they're telling kids stuff that they have to write down and memorize, to a classroom where students are truly engaged and in control of the classroom and in control of their own learning.
It does everything. It increases engagement, obviously, because anytime there's competition, people want to win.
As a debate coach, Rachel Bradshaw knows the benefits of forensics. Now she uses many of the same techniques in her English classes.
And if the way to win the competition is to read and reread and reread and highlight and look up words and, do research and argue with your friends about the meaning of Shakespeare, if that's what you need to do to win, then the kids are going to do that.
I would like to argue that rock, paper, scissors has the most probability concepts.
Creators designed debate across curriculum for every subject. Christina Buenafe employs several games of chance in her math class. Students calculate and then debate which game offers the highest probability of winning.
It's actually 1 out of 26, as in letters. We split up into groups of 3s, and then each person was labeled A, B, and C.
It's just like B, like mega big.
It's more interactive with the students, and we can talk to each other and learn from each other.
Christina left a corporate position so she could make a difference. She quickly realized, though, that traditional teaching techniques didn't work.
And yeah, I wasn't reaching a lot of the students who I wanted to so desperately help go from D's and F's to where they should be with their intellect.
Talk about an activity to retain good teachers. Over 80% of teachers said it makes them a more effective teacher. Not more effective at doing debate, but more effective teaching.
It's kind of like the perils of urban schooling can just repeat themselves if you don't try new lessons or take risks with your teaching.
In Atlanta, Natalie Brownvan is betting that debate across curriculum will make the difference in a new middle school. At a teacher job fair, she's joined by curriculum director Jim Wade, And together they'll open the doors to Charter Heritage Academy very soon.
When the students are assisting with the planning, they're not just passengers on this ship, they are crews. So every person, they're going to have their hands involved in the success of the school.
The building's been selected, and at least one experienced teacher has been hired. Christina Hagen recalls how debate across curriculum changed relationships, even among the students themselves.
They are incredibly respectful of one another when they recognize how hard it is to stand up in front of a group and to share your opinions.
On a wider scale, the Atlanta Public School System has started a pilot program, and its prime mover is a former school teacher.
So we came up with a 3-week program called Debate Across the Curriculum that the kids will implement after they finish with testing. They still have 3 weeks of school, so they'll do a 3-week debate unit on a topic that they'll cover in the next grade levels.
Veritable debate partners such as the Atlanta Debate League and the Glenn Pelham Foundation provide expertise and partial funding for the ambitious program.
We reach a lot of students each year through our debate program, but we thought it would be amazing if we can reach all of our kids, particularly at the middle school and high school level.
Keisha and Natalie expect to expand their program, and next term, Boston will add at least 10 more schools.
I'm really excited about what the Pelham Foundation is looking to do there.
Business leader and former collegiate debater Stephen Bailey is a Pelham advisor.
In particular, the Pelham Foundation is focusing on rolling out a textbook across the curriculum this summer. That will really provide the blueprint in many ways for that next goal of really scaling debate out across classrooms.
Forensic powerhouse Emory University has a long and distinguished history of debate education outside its campus, partly because of administration support. President Jim Wagner believes that debate has the capacity to transform society.
Maybe a rediscovery of what it means to actually joust with ideas and learn how to express ourselves in ways that perhaps as a modern American culture we've begun to lose, owing to our fascination with sound bites and text messaging, for example.
You've seen that debates transform the lives of tens of thousands of young people, one student at a time. By leveling the academic playing field, it's allowed struggling students a real view of promise and opportunity. The vision, passion, and real work of individuals and organizations made it so. Now's the time to marshal that dedication to help even more students by investing in debate across curriculum.
It was a very easy sell to the Boston Public School System because there's not a lot of programs where the teacher likes learning how to do that teaching technique. The students enjoy participating in that activity, and it increases test scores and reading scores and literacy ability.
Honestly, when I think about why I'm coming back next year, debate is the main reason.
There has to be a place where we prepare our kids to be the next senators, the next governors, the next presidents, and that comes from kids really being able to read, care about their community, care about their world internationally, and I think debate really helps students do that.